hope our friend that makes songs sometimes takes that like, man, that's a great mouthfeel.
God, that's a great mouthfeel. And then it gets to the nut. God, that's a great mouthfeel. And then it gets to the nut. Nut. God, that's a great mouthfeel.
God, that's a great mouthfeel.
And then it gets to the nut. God, that's a great mouthfeel.
God, that's a great mouthfeel.
Nut. Fart. Nut. Fart. A really pale turkey that was too thickly sliced. A blood dot. A really pale turkey that was too thickly sliced. A blood dot.
God, that's a great mouthfeel.
JD. Mercenary, soldier of fortune. He's more than a man. He's a walking death machine.
Thunder.
Black belt, primed for action with one blow. The death blow. Only 2 words describe the power and fury of this unstoppable team.
Stack of dimes.
Join them as they band together with the incredible power of
Stack of dimes.
Untamed and unleashed to kill.
This is Stack of Dimes.
Stack of dimes. God, we're a great earfeel, aren't we? This is a great earfeel. You know what's great about those songs is that melodically they're amazing. Like the drops are hilarious, and like a lot of people like. I feel like if I was going to do that, I would just pick a beat and just do like the drops and whatever. But he puts the time in. He's like, "What's a nice little lovely melody that you want to like have like you'd be enjoyed to be stuck in your head the rest of the day?"
Yeah,
it nails it.
I think at this point, listener Ryan, I think we have like a full EP that can can be released at this point.
You might be right. You might be right.
But I do want to read. He said, the instant I heard, God, that's a great mouthfeel, I also knew that it was destined for musical treatment. Made me proud to get referenced. Ha, you basically predicted the future. He said, my brother and I are devoted listeners. He messages me every time you all drop a new episode. He's like, another new SOD, yes. I feel the same way, so please give a shout out to my brother Michael if you play this new track on the podcast. Especially.
Michael Ryan. Oh my gosh.
God love you. What a gift. What a gift.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jesus. And it's funny because I'd say some stupid ass shit with like weird inflections, and at this point I should know. I should think about what I say, but I almost maybe
like as you walk into it, you're like, oh God damn it!
But I want it to happen, so fuck it,
But this is we're not like. It's not contrived. It's not like you're like, oh, on this episode, I'm really gonna. I've worked up a few phrases throughout the week. I'm gonna try on, see if which one turns into a song. Yeah, you're not doing that.
Well, maybe
you're just an idiot.
You don't know.
You're just an idiot.
You know how well we planned this show out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clearly,
it's so clearly planned.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You might be onto something of like I've not imported those songs into like my. I don't think you say iTunes anymore because now it's just Apple Music.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it iTunes. I've not imported that into my library. Like you can import some of your own songs in.
Yes,
but I need to do that and just create a playlist of those and just enjoy it as like you would the soundtrack to a Tron Ares.
Yeah, sure.
Just from beginning to end, just as like one cohesive piece.
You go for a jog or something. Maybe you're doing a workout. You just throw the Listener Ryan EP on it.
You're buck naked doing kata in your basement and just sweating it out. And you're like, I could listen to the CNC Music Factory, or I can listen to Ryan.
I could listen to God, That's a Great Mouthfeel. I can listen to that. I'm trying to do the splits like Van Damme. I'm going to get there one day. One day I'm going to get there.
Yeah. Have the Goodest sticks.
The Goodest
something. It was CNC Music Factory, right? Did I cite the right? Is that
no? That's not.
It is. No. They sounded very similar.
Very similar. I believe it's Snap. I got the power, Snap.
Yeah, I got the power. Yeah.
CNC Music Factory did Everybody Dance Now. Everybody dance now.
I think it's that neat.
Yeah, for sure.
That is throwing me off because they have the very similar
producer.
sort of like, yeah.
It's probably some dude in Sweden who did both
Absolutely.
of those.
He figured out a mathematical equation and he just like runs everything through.
He was like, I really know what gets young Camaro, Kev, and JD going. So, and boy, that sure did.
I've nailed rural Washington as a demographic in my musical algorithm. And if I run this through it, like kids in Winlock go fucking
millions.
nuts.
You're going to make millions.
Go nuts.
I did.
If that's my epicenter, I just start from there and I start working out from Winlock.
So hello.
He never made it out of Winlock. He made it to Napplevine. He couldn't figure it out anymore. It's like, I got the kids in Napplevine into it now, but I'm stuck.
It's like Lord of the Rings. They've just traveled too far from the Shire. You hit Napplevine and it's like, I don't want to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit Mordor.
Home of the Tigers.
True.
Napplevine. I don't know why. The tiger that always sticks with me. We drive by that high school and it was like home of the Tigers.
Yeah, it was very prominent.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pride in this town.
On this street. On this one street that is a town.
Yeah.
A lot of pride. Yeah. Well, sir, welcome. Here we are. We're back. We're still living. We're still doing it.
Apparently. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still you're speaking of living, you're getting close to living a year older.
Oh, sure,
not
yeah.
That far away from it. Not that it's nearby, but it just made me think of that because I happened to I was like looking at my calendar today. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's coming up again.
Yeah.
But back to the soundtrack thing. Like I dropped the Tron Ares thing because you went and witnessed. You were part of a virtual world.
I saw that.
You sat down. There was glasses, and you sat, and the thing happened to you.
Yeah, I wish Jill was there.
Avatar.
Watching Avatar.
Tron.
No, I saw that. I saw that dog shit. That steaming pile of dog shit. I sure did. And you know what? Mike, my coworker and buddy, came along, and we had a hoot. You know what, JD? We really had a hoot because when you see just a garbage movie and the both of you are there and you kind of can, bust on it while it's happening. It's always fun. That's always fun, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like the theater was packed or anything, so we had a good time.
Well, the nice thing about that, like if you're watching, this goes to my point where we were talking earlier, like you can watch a garbage movie at home and it can feel like it's a 1,000 hours long. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, yeah, I watched that Tron Ares. It took me 4 nights to get through it. I kept falling asleep.
Right. Yeah.
But you go to a theater experience and you're like, yeah, you can kind of have a hoot. You're like, I don't care. It's terrible. It's fine. Right. I would say the bigger thing I was thinking, like in like you and I both saw one battle after another, and we were saying like, man, that movie kind of sticks with you. Those like scenes that play over in your head just because they're not special effects crazy things. They're just like little things the actors do and whatnot. But it's like our VOD culture now. Everything's like on demand. I don't remember so much of what I watch, and I will say TV shows in particular are just like sugar highs or something. There's nothing about them that are memorable. I think I'm finishing up the second season of like Peacemaker, which is not good.
Yeah, I've watched the first episode and haven't returned yet.
I couldn't tell you what I watched the entire first season. At some point in my life, I couldn't tell you anything that happened in it.
No.
Like there's something more forgettable about TV shows for me than like I'll watch a shitty movie and then later go like, oh yeah, I watched that one. And I can kind of tell you what happened to it beat for beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but for TV shows, maybe because they're just more long running and they're more meandering, it's like, it's amazing to me. It's like that I can never recall what the fuck happened in these things when you spend so much time in them. Yeah. Even ones I like. If you talk about like Perry Mason's, like I love that Perry Mason. What happened in the second season? God, if I know.
Fuck.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Why
I don't know.
Why do movies stick with you more?
It's like a bag of potato chips or something. They're really, really flavor bursting or flavor blasted.
Yeah.
But when you're done with them, you're just out of sight, out of mind, I guess. I don't know.
Like I think a little bit like a lot, especially like the long running TV shit now has like this a very serial effect, or not cereal the food, but cereal there's no beginning, middle, or end. It's just all middle. It's my same feeling about like some of the Avenger movies and all that. Like I can't which was the one with the flying thing and then the beam came from the sky or whatever. And you're like, well, kind of all of them. Like, because they're all just one big long middle. So none of it stands out to me. Like,
I think, but the other thing is if you go back and try to watch older TV series, it's not like that's any better. It's like,
no, those are very much like
they have like 3 plot lines that they recycle in various ways.
Yeah.
And it wraps up in an hour, which, something can be said for that. But also, I mean, if you try to revisit that stuff because you have fond memories of, I don't know, Knight Rider
Magnum
or something.
PI.
Yeah, good luck. God bless you.
You know what's funny, though? I feel because they were so... like capsule episodes, there was really no through line other than whatever the plot of the series was, right? Like a Magnum PI, you didn't care of like, man, I wonder if he's like now anymore. There's always like he's got to find the guy who murdered his wife, and the 6 seasons are about that.
Yes,
Magnum PI was just like, I just live on this property and drive a Ferrari, and I investigate some shit from time to time.
Yes,
and every episode was just like there was no following his life outside of whatever the plot of the episode was. But, therefore, I think I remember the plots of those ones better.
But it kind of has to be that way. Yeah. Like, again, if you go back and revisit this stuff, and I know I've said this on the show before, but they're like 30 or 40 episodes, dude. It's fucking nuts. It is nuts. Like, during the pandemic, I thought it'd be cute to go back and watch some Little House on the Prairie. And wow, I think there's like 7 seasons. And I think each season has 30 episodes, 35. I don't know what it is. It's fucking crazy. You can't do it, man. And think about how many garbage throwaway episodes are in a 35 episode season or whatever. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, no.
God,
I mean,
love them for doing it.
Now they do 12 episodes. It just feels like or whatever it is, 10. You're just like slogging through it.
Seriously.
Doesn't it weird though? Like, I mean, like none of the like episodes of like old episodes of Star Trek or whatever for me, like Magnum PI, some of this stuff like really stands out. I can remember those distinct plots because almost like they're short films, like or they were.
Right, because they're like, you're right. They're putting on they're following a traditional storytelling roadmap.
There's a 3-act structure to it versus like some of the shows now are like, well, now I'm just picking up where I last left off, and then some stuff happens, and then it ends again.
Yeah,
and then you're like, but there was no resolution.
Or this episode is all about paying off a thing that we've built to, and that will be satisfying to the audience, and then we'll go on to the next episode. I don't know. Someone smarter than me could probably break the newer shows down and be like, oh no, it still follows this.
I don't know, man.
A hero's journey.
I would say the in particular some of those Netflix shows, and I swear to God they have this like whatever, they've gone into the writer's room and they're like, this is how people watch these shows in streaming. So here's the points at which you have to have something happen, because this is like the optimal place where they're going to shut it off. Because I know that in those fucking shows, like I'll watch the first 5 minutes and I'll be like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And then I'll get sort of into it, and then just nothing happens for like 40 minutes. And you're like, fuck this show. And then the last like 10 minutes, something happens again. Like, fuck, I want to watch the next one now. But like, there's a pattern to those things. And that's just like the major, I swear there's like little watching pattern things that they like weave into those to make them extra addictive.
Yeah.
And they're not good. They're mostly fucking really boring.
Yeah. And they can see like, they could see where things spike or where people like, they checked out. But then most people that made it past this point stuck around. So let's figure that, like you put,
if they get past minute 7, I'm making this up. They get past minute 7, we have them for the full 45. That in particular, that show Narcos, I felt was like, had that sort of nailed where I'm like, this show is boring as fuck. Why am I watching it?
I'd find myself
watching another episode. And it was like, I feel like I broke loose of a spell. I was like, I know what you're doing.
you can't
Nothing's
fool
going to
me
happen
anymore.
after this point. Like every episode felt like they were going to, this is going to be the one that's going to be action packed. Nope. It's still 45 minutes of just people talking about what they're going to do or what they just did. Like there's no real development. Yeah.
24 episodes of the first season of Little House on the Prairie, including the movie pilot. I guess
that's like the show 24. That used to be more of the thing, like 24. Mm-hmm. And then somehow, now with like streaming, everything's like, what are they, like 10, 12 episodes?
I was going to say like 8 to 12, depending on what.
I guess that makes it easier on the, on the writers to be able to do that. Because, that's a lot. 24.
Yeah.
Oof.
Fucking, I know. I tried watching it again, like I said, during the pandemic. Yeah, got out of there real fast.
It's maybe we've I don't. It's funny to me like when I feel like I've hit peak TV streaming where I just don't like. The only time I normally do it anymore is if I will get on the treadmill and I'm like, I need something to watch, so I'll bring up Peacemakers. Because it's just like I just need something to occupy and to make occupy my brain, so I'm not like I don't get off the treadmill.
Yeah,
if that makes sense, right? It's just like
for sure.
This forces me to stay on there. Mm-hmm. But it's amazing to me when I'm like, and so like, other than that, I don't really watch a lot of streaming TV, and I'm not trying to be like some virtue, like,
I've banished the TV from my house. And
no, I just feel like I hit peak streaming TV where it's just like none of it is good anymore. It's just like,
and then just finding like,
finding stuff. It's amazing to me.
Like that someone told me about, and I'm, where was that on? And I gotta,
I just started this new job, and one of the guys I met, he was like, getting to know each other and over dinner and stuff. And he's like, I love TV. Me and my partner love watching TV and like streaming shows. I'm like, oh, what are you into? He's like, oh, we're watching such and such again for the third time. I'm like, I can never, like, watching a streaming show for the second time is such a like foreign concept to me. I don't think the only thing I've ever watched maybe a little bit twice was Justified, and that was like select episodes that
I've watched. Justified. I watch Band of Brothers quite often.
Whole thing
once a year. Yeah, it's like
Band of Brothers is like a mini series though. I don't consider that like a TV show. That's like
it is, but but it it's still 8 episodes or 9 episodes or whatever. But you're right. It's like contained. There's not 7 seasons or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
I've done it with Justified. I do.
Do you watch them all? Do you watch just select ones?
Select ones now, but I went through it again because Anita had never seen it, so we went through it. But I will. I watch Deadwood probably once a year.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man,
it's like a comfort food for me, and also you can just have it on in the background. And that one is very much like what? 3 seasons, 2 seasons, whatever it's.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Yeah. And it's, I never watched I do it a little bit. I mean, it's not like I rewatch a bunch of stuff, but.
Yeah. I'm surprised. It never occurs to me, like, I'm going to rewatch. I'll rewatch movies for sure.
Yeah.
But, rewatching a TV show.
Well, I just saw.
I haven't done it.
I think it was the Hollywood Reporter did a thing on, how YouTube is kind of taking over. And I got to be honest, like when I want to check out, I fire up some YouTube. I got all sorts of shit I consume on there. I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Like I just give up. Basically what it is I'm like, do I want to start getting, finding out what new series I want to watch, give it time to set in, and cultivate some interest, or can I just go to YouTube and watch someone auto detail or whatever brainless
two
nonsense?
Bros sit around podcasting mics and just like talk about whatever topic. Like, oh, they're going to talk about the Mariners. Okay, I'll watch this for an hour.
I do have a tough time with that shit. I can't do that watching a podcast stuff. Like
I have a few I'll watch.
I can't do it. Like I have one, I like the Bithead 1000, the video game guy. I think he's funny, but I don't consume it really. I'll listen as a podcast in my car when I'm driving somewhere, because otherwise it's him in a shed staring at his GoPro. Yeah. I don't understand that shit. I don't get it. I have a ton of those, that stuff that's like that. Like, Bill Maher's got a podcast where it's like him and a guest in a chair in his basement. and I listen to it, but I can't watch it. I'm like, what am I doing here? That's why I don't understand if anyone ever says like, hey, Stack of Dimes, you ever think of doing a video version? Like, why? Like, I would hope when you're listening to this, you're doing something, not just like staring. Because, this does get released on YouTube now. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, like just like with an icon in the background or something?
It's our logo. Whenever I push it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if anyone
That's great.
consumes it that way.
I guess so people can just leave it, have it on if they use that as like their player.
But I feel bad. I'm like, I hope you're doing something. I hope you don't like.
Do you think somebody's watching it like they watch the no? Do you think somebody's watching it like people watch the credits for Marvel films? Like, I think at some point there's going to be like a cutaway scene, and then it's going to be like, you just got to watch everyone. Actually, we should start that rumor right now. Yeah, if you watch it on YouTube, now and then we've been splicing in like little Easter eggs that are building to this like really crazy reveal. So you really need to watch everyone. Should. At 1x because we filter it in so fast that if you watch it 2 or 2x or 1.5, you won't see it. Yeah. So watch it very closely at 1x and don't blink. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Don't do that. God. Don't do that, people. I'm sorry.
Like anyone would be fooled by that. Like these guys don't even spend time like they can't be bothered to just get in one place for an hour and turn.
Man, I got Handbrake on my computer. I got all kinds of stuff. I'm doing all sorts of video shit.
Yeah,
codec. I have a codec.
Damn.
I got a video toaster over here. I enhanced it. When can we feed all of our podcasts into some sort of podcast AI engine?
Probably now.
And then just this continues on into an infinite. Then Ryan and Mike are just like, fuck, dude, there's a new episode every 10 minutes. They just keep churning them out.
I probably can do that right now. I mean, how many hours of this nonsense do we have? You'd feed that.
I don't know. What do you like? I didn't read that article you sent, but like, is that what you do? Do you feed it like a podcast and it just like generates one that sounds like that?
I can't pretend to understand what's going on, but I think.
Or do you just like give it a prompt? Like, I want a podcast of two bros talking about Chevy Camaros.
Correct.
And it's like beep boop beep boop beep boop.
I think you give it a prompt, and then
in my mind, it makes the sound from Press Your Luck.
I used to have that here, like all of our sound effects. I used to have this. Stop! Fuck!
That's what If I was Sam Altman in charge of ChatGPT, that's the feature I would release. It would just sound like Press Your Luck, and then when it finishes, it would just yell "Stop!
Stop!" No, my understanding, is you're like, I want this podcast to be about this, and you put it in it. You know what it reminds me of is that, and we go back to this every now and then, that Onion. I don't know if it was I think it was an article that you sent where it was like Domino's pizza taste testers were like,
oh right,
like any flavor we try, these garbage humans eat, we've literally putting garbage on pizza, and
to see if they'll take it,
and they take it, and so. This is my understanding is that as long as you can, like this thing is consistently putting out something that are two quote unquote humans talking or whatever, consistently, that they get enough clicks to make money off of it. At some point they were saying like, if you can get 1,000 shows created in like, a minute, and then a certain amount of people, listen to each episode, and you make 19 cents off of that one episode. It's like something nuts like that. So they're just putting out that AI. What do they call it?
It's just like a numbers game.
Yeah,
it's like these people that like there used to be a thing I think on Spotify of like put out a 24-hour track that's just silence. And then you just like let it people play it, and you could like get royalty money or whatever from Spotify. Or there was some hack or something. I'm sure
they're doing the same bullshit with the AI trailers. So if there's like a rumor, oh shit, there's a new Spider-Man, and then they'll put these fake trailers out, and then people, if they get enough views, they'll just. I saw the guys at Red Letter Media. Maybe I talked about this on here before, where they were talking about how there's a certain amount of AI new Spider-Man movie with what's his name? Who's the newest one? Holland. What's his name?
Yeah, sure.
and Zendaya, and then something else. I forget what else, but they all have the same ingredients, and there's just like thousands and thousands of them because so many people are clicking on them and watching them, even if by accident or they're fooled or whatever. Right. It's enough that the AI generates like another one and puts it up there. Same deal. It's like maybe diminishing returns. Like a couple people dropped off and went, "Oh, you got me. You're not going to get me again," or whatever. But it's enough to warrant doing it.
I like to think in some version of the future, like we start using AI to make these episodes, and then I don't know, like in a few years or maybe a few months, given the way things are at, like the human race is like obliterated from the, like from the earth, like there's no humans left, but somehow the AI podcasts just keep generating, and then like there's just like stack of dimes that just keep just generating, talking about like fucking different Cheeto flavors, and it's just like it's a hallucinating and making things up, and then like at some point aliens come and they're just like, look at this thing has just been going, what is it? And they don't like, they have to like figure out what it is. Anyways, that's the version of the future I'd like to be in.
Well,
yeah. And where in a way you and I would live forever.
Yeah. Well,
just
we
like
are
generating just generating AI slop. We invented like podcast slop long before AI did.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And you know, if we had any sort of like stick-to-itiveness, or you know, we could have generated even more nonsensical hours.
Yeah.
You know, but. Christ.
Alien anthropologists would come down in 1,000 years and they'll just be like, wow, look at this. Look at this treasure. It's still, we have to understand this.
And it's just still going for them, right?
Yes,
it's still being
going.
created, so they're like,
it's still generating new episodes.
Like, wow.
And they're like, we have to understand this fountain of wisdom that is continuing to be generated.
Blood dots in processed meats.
What is this mouthfeel? Why was it so good?
Oh my God, man. But I mean, it is, again, I you know, coming up on 50 years on this planet, right? So at this point, it's no surprise that, you know, you or me are getting tired of watching, I don't know, streaming programs or whatever, you know, whatever it is. It's like the longer you're here, and again, I hate sounding this way, but the longer you're here, you just see things that have been done so many times. You're like, I get where this is going. I don't need to waste my time with it. I'm good.
Going back to that one battle after another, that's why I think that movie sticks with you. It's so refreshing because it was like, oh, somebody.
Yep.
I think I even said this when you and I walked out. I was like, oh, people can still make original movies that are actually interesting. And it's like, that's refreshing.
Yeah, you're like, where's this going to go? Like,
because so many movies, even the ones that are like critically, like, oh my God, you got to go see whatever. Pick any sort of award-winning film the last few years. You're like, oh, it's one of those. Yeah. What was the one last year, the Anora or whatever, about the prostitute and stuff? Yeah. It was like, I got like 20 minutes into it, and I was like, I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's everyone's battling over your time for your eyes, your ears, and whatever else, and you're just kind of like, and at this point, with the way this stuff is, there's no skin in the game. I'm not out $5 that my mom and dad paid to rent this thing for the weekend. I can just shut it off and move on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's no, at some point, like when people would say like, oh, I went to a movie and I fell asleep, and I was like aghast. Like,
yeah,
what?
Right. Yeah.
You spent that money. You got in your car, drove to the Everett Mall 4 through 10. Fell asleep?
Yeah, I remember thinking that too back in the day. Like, what? But fucking super easy, barely an inconvenience now, right?
Yep, exactly.
Like, especially when they make these goddamn recliners and shit. It's like, I can't. Sometimes I go like, oh no, I can't recline this. I'll see the opening credits and see the closing credits. I can't do this.
I have a theory of how to get more people into theaters. See if you back this up, because you go see more movies in person than I do.
Yeah, but the only reason I do is because a lot of them are free press pass.
Yeah, you get free. But I think you tell me if they have this or not. I think if you didn't run 45 fucking minutes of commercials like nonstop, I'm not talking about trailers. I'm talking about like 20-second commercials for fucking Mountain Mist or whatever, or what's it, Starry?
Yeah, Starry.
It used to be Mountain Mist.
Yep.
Or what it used to be called?
Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist. Which I didn't realize they changed the name because I think they because of a porn star. That's at least one of the theories I heard.
Oh, really? I didn't know that either.
There was a porn star with a similar name, and they're like, "Ooh, we got to change our name." And it was like search engine optimization was like not working for them. But like, if I didn't have to watch 45 minutes of Starry commercials, I would probably go to the movies more often. Like, so that part drives me fucking berserk, dude. I know I'm old and we're again both approaching 50, but it's like that part drives me bananas. Like, I just spent like a lot of money for tickets. Usually I'm taking my kids, and now I'm sitting here I feel like Clockwork Orange, like you're fucking eye raping me to watch these things because I'm just a captive audience. It drives me crazy.
So we went I think it was to Regal. And if you go to their website, because Anita gets these like passes through her work. That's like she gets a deal on them. So we have these passes, but the best way to do it is just to go to like Regal's website. But what's kind of actually okay about it is it has a reminder. It says this movie has 25 to 30 minutes of pre-advertising and trailers.
Oh my God.
And it says, it specifically says 25 to 30 minutes past the stated start time. Yeah. So they tell you. So you can go and find that shit out now. And
that's the math I do now. If I'm going to take the kids to a movie, I go, well,
I got a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, we can be 25, 30 minutes late. Yep. Totally.
And it's not, I'm not even kidding. It used to be like, oh yeah, you got to sit through 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's literally that now.
Yeah. And it's like it also is bonkers about it is the same commercial will play over and over again. Nuts. It's like they have 3 commercials on a loop that are just playing for 30 minutes. It's like, what is happening? Brainwashed.
The shit I like too is when they know that this isn't a real movie. This is some sort of streaming garbage or some series garbage on some sort of platform that you barely even know exists.
Yeah.
And they partition that off into the garbage section, like movies or newvies or whatever the fuck that thing is with
Maria Menounos.
Yeah. Like, and so it's like, oh, look at this, and you have people around you like, oh, what's this? You're saying like, what is this? It's trash. Like, look at it. It's like, it's coming out on Hallmark. What are you talking about? What is this? This is so clearly a fake trailer of something that's barely even a movie. What is going on here? And then there's like a point where it goes, okay, now it's time for the real trailers, and not anymore. You watch some of those and you're like, this isn't real
anymore. And then they like hoodwink, they'll like button hook you with another commercial like jammed in between those. And like, God damn it, that goddamn Starry commercial again. Animated, whatever they are, fruits or something.
And then whatever that latest Japanese anime director, like, I swear to God,
everyone at the Fathom events.
Fathom events. That's all he does.
Fathom events. We're gonna show.
Whoever that is. Like, sorry, no offense if you like that stuff, but it's like
we're gonna show Foxcloud, the classic Foxcloud. Yeah. Like, what is this? I don't even know what I'm talking. Yeah. Tell me, if you had a theater, it'd be like, hey, our theater, it's at the stated time, the movie's fucking starting. So you know how to plan. Yeah. And we're not going to show you any commercials because you paid good money to...
this is the exact start time. If you want to see any, trailers or anything, get here at this time.
Do you remember when they first started doing, ads before they started playing trailers? Do you remember what it was?
I don't know.
Like, at one of the I feel like it was, Everett 9 or one of the, the fans, one of those. It was literally like a slideshow. Like, it was like a slide projector was running.
Yeah, that's
and it was
right.
it was like, what was that? What was that pancake restaurant that was in the Everett Mall for a bit? It was like,
Johnny, or not Johnny Rockets, Mr. Bill's.
Mr. Bill. It was like, come down to Mr. Bill's after the show, get a free flapjack. And it was like, it would just be like a slide that was up that somebody crudely made. It was before PowerPoint and like computers and all that.
No,
you just sit through those like Brown Bear Car Wash. Bring your ticket stub, $1 off. And you just sat there through them.
And then one of the slides would be like, if you'd like to get 300 eyeballs on your business every night, call this number or whatever. It's like, holy shit.
Never went to Mr. Bill's to get my free flapjack. I should have.
Well, I went to Mr. Bill's when it was called Kathy's Pizza Bar and Grill because Mr. Bill's shut down on Aurora, and if you went to the bar, you still had like a airbrushed mirrored mural on the bar top that was like,
of Mr. Bill himself.
Yeah, like basically, what would you call it? Drive-in hops. Where like there's all these classic cars. You're like, why does this have like random classic cars and ladies in roller skates serving? I was like, oh, that's because this was Mr. Bill's at one point.
Yeah, so
if anyone knows,
if people didn't grow up in Snohomish County. One, I'm sorry, you really missed out.
Yeah,
and two,
so
there was
much.
a thing called Mr. Bill's, and they were actually like a nice looking. It was like they like put money into the architecture of the outside. It made it look like a 50s restaurant.
Yeah, they tried to make it
like they'd actually.
It's almost like a Johnny Rockets before Johnny.
Yeah,
Rockets,
Johnny Rockets, but bigger, whatever.
Yeah.
All that said, even my little prepubescent brain was like, "Yeah, I'm not going there."
Yes. I don't think I
was
ever.
Like, there's
had
something
a
off
there.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing
like,
that.
I don't care what you're selling in there, Mr. Bill. I ain't
so
buying.
True. What is it?
But meanwhile, I was like, Red Robin. Fuck yeah, take me over there.
Why is there whatever?
I don't know.
Whatever that fucking barrier is for that restaurant, it's completely not even a thing. At like, we were going to Applebee's for a while. Wait, what the fuck are we talking?
I don't
about?
know, man. There's something. It's like how consumers will just like gravitate towards one thing and nobody can explain it.
Yeah.
Like, why is this popular and this other thing not? Like, there was something about Mr. Bill's. It was just like, nope. Hard pass. Rock hard.
I'm being serious. I don't think I ever had a meal.
I never did either. I never did either. Even my old man, who's like, he fucking loves it. Like, old, like, and I'm approaching this too. Fucking love a diner.
Sure.
Take me to a diner. Oh, they got flapjack. They got a pot roast. Oh, take me to a diner. Like, we never went there as a family. It was never suggested. It was just sort of like, it was like unspoken. It's not like it was ever even like, hey, we should try that Mr. Bill's. It was just like a unspoken agreement in the vehicle, in the car. We were just
never.
Like, yeah,
it was never going to come up
going.
ever. It's never even going to come up as an option in the car.
No.
That's and it didn't help that one specifically was in the mall. You had to go down, down one of the dead end
crappy area. I was in the crappy area of the mall.
Crappy area of the mall and go in there. But it's like, well, I'm already at the food court. There's Pizza Haven. I can just go get a slice of that. Why would I want to go down there, sit and be waited on in that weird?
It's very dark.
Very dark.
I just remember it looked very dark.
Yeah. Bizarre. Yeah. Oh,
very.
Movie slides.
I feel like
how antiquated.
Yeah, movie slides. Yeah. Get your free. I feel like I had another point in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
It's just getting all gone.
It's all gone.
I know what one thing was. Since we were talking about getting older, maybe I'll end with this. Have you upgraded to the? So now we're just like ranting about things that were old.
Yes. Again, we're approaching 50 years on this planet, my friend.
Have you upgraded to the new iOS yet?
No. I've been
this whole like liquid.
Yeah, I've been hearing
bubble gut.
Yeah, I've been hearing all about it. Sure.
I literally have gone in. I was texting a friend of the show, Greg, earlier this evening. I was
Greg
like,
the Flag.
I literally went into the accessibility settings and found the reduce transparency because I was like, I can't make heads or tails in what's fucking going on in this goddamn user interface.
I've seen lots of articles of how to reduce this or how to revert back to this or whatever. Yeah.
And he was like, you are getting old. And I was like, yeah, guilty as charged, man. It's so busy and so like they just changed things that didn't like. I know I'm sounding very old. Like they just made everything more difficult and harder to read. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we are getting old, but also, I guess maybe I don't understand newness for newness sake. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I've not, like, wow, man, this works really well. God, man, it's working really well, and people just use it all the time. They have no complaints. We should probably change it. I never get that. I don't understand that at all. So, But
it's awful.
I've not fucked around with it. I just have been.
Don't do it.
Just
try to hold out for as long as you can on whatever version you're in, because it's not good. Last night, and I hadn't.
How long have you had it?
Literally 48 hours.
Okay.
I hadn't updated, and it finally came through. I was like, "Oh, I guess I should do this." I keep declining. I was always traveling. I've been traveling. It was just not inconvenient. I was like, "Oh, I'll finally do it," and I did. I was like, "Oh God, this is terrible. I never should have done it."
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm using accessibility settings on my phone. Yeah, that's
it'll probably quietly go away too. Didn't they have that before, where it was like, graphically? I remember they did quite a change at one point, and people were bitching, and then it the next update or whatever, it kind of quietly went away or took a back seat.
Right.
That stuff's always kind of.
Yeah, they just sort of sweep it under the carpet.
Yeah, they don't want to well, we were wrong on that one. They don't have to. They can just be like, okay, well, no one's going to care if we, 86 that or whatever. So
yeah.
Anyways, this one's really petered out. I think it
really did.
We're plum tuckered here. We're getting to 10 p.m.
Well,
at night.
our baseball team took a beating the last 2 nights in a row, so it's hard to get up for something like this.
True. And usually about now I have my warm milk to get ready for nighttime. So. When I say warm milk, a shot of Jim Beam and a beer.
Oh.
Anyways. Hey, look. Hey, thanks, everyone. Thank you, listener Ryan. What a delight. What a delight that is. Always. Thank you. I mean, I'm not even being a smartass. It's, I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it.
Where does he find the time?
Yeah, I mean, I wondered if this gentleman actually is, it makes quality music beside ones that use my stupid stuttering and stammering. I mean, and if he does,
probably.
It sounds like it, or he should think about it. I mean, shit.
I think we're saying quit your day job, Ryan. Just go live your dreams.
Yeah,
you can do it. I think the music industry is really an industry where the best rises to the top.
Absolutely,
so I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. If you're really good, everyone will listen, and you'll make tons of money. That's how that industry works.
Yeah,
we know.
I have a theory about another old man theory about music. Actually, is if you start one of these algorithm playlist things. In almost any, if you're like, hey, play music that sounds like Empire of the Sun, or play music that sounds like Chromeo. Ultimately, at some point in that playlist, its little algorithm thing will play Taylor Swift. It just all roads lead to it. Somehow.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't do that shit enough, so I don't know, but
it will happen. I'm like, why is it playing fucking Taylor Swift right now? I started in I started listening to Mogwai or something at the beginning, but it's somehow every playlist leads to Taylor Swift somehow. Yeah.
That, I would believe that. If that is the thing happening, I totally would believe that.
Yeah. It's just a theory I have, and now I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on. Yep. Anyways, so just try that out in your personal life, listeners, as we part with you now. The next thing you listen to, just say hey Siri, hey Alexa, play music and then just pick some song, and then see how long it takes to get to Taylor Swift. How many steps? Yeah.
Play music that sounds like Too Short, and then next thing you know, 6 songs in, you got Taylor Swift.
Yep, it'll happen. Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, thank you, everyone.
1 second you're hearing about freaky tales. The next
digging in them guts like a gardener, and then next thing you know, you've got trouble or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening. I would at this point tell you to check out our website, but there's no point for that. I would tell you leave us a message on our phone line, but that doesn't work. Probably not. And
it doesn't?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
It might.
Yeah.
And then don't send us an email, because it'll probably take us a good 3, 4, 5 months to get back to you, either on the show or through the email. But thanks for listening. Bye.
Goodbye.